Hello, sacred souls. It's Susanna from Alemannic Shaman. What I have here for us tonight is releasing and freeing our energy field from dark energies again that got into our energy field. And here I have a green bottle with black and yellow paint inside. So the green and yellow represent envy and jealousy, right? And the black paint, just the dark energies in general. So basically 2 days ago, or 2 nights ago, I had a dream that I was living in a house with some other people. And there was a safety or security feature where there was a little window that could act kind of like a cat or dog door that could be like lifted open, and it was big enough that somebody could crawl through, and it was really meant for emergencies for the residents to be able to get in or out if there was such a situation. However, two strangers realized that it was open and made their way in, and I pushed them back out again and knew that that would have to be sealed. And I will do another ceremony for that, but the more important thing is to actually release the energies first. So even though I pushed them out and most of the energies are gone, but there was sort of a slight lingering of energies that were still from that invasion that had happened. But again, also keep in mind that it also mirrors back something that is a wound within us. So this dream tells me that there's something where we leave ourselves open emotionally that allows an energetic invasion as well, right? So that can be that we feel for cases of emergencies that we kind of stay open to maybe certain situations or people or behaviors or whatever that might be. And we need to learn to close that up as well and like be super solid with our boundaries, right? But what I was getting from this as well is, so since then, very faintly, I have felt nausea and dizziness. So the nausea I felt came from feeling disgusted, but in the sense of self-disgust, feeling disgusted that we have allowed people to treat us a certain way that we weren't okay with. And the other thing, the drowsiness or dizziness, kind of, it was more like a hint of drowsiness. It wasn't fully, but just like a hint of it was there. And that represents wanting to escape the 3D reality because we're not able to deal with it, at least to a certain extent. We can deal with it, but not fully, right? And that can often, so this kind of escapism can often involve addictions. Oh, and of course now the freight train is coming because I'm behind the train tracks. So I will be quiet for a moment. I will smash the bottle, and with that, those energies shall be released from us. And I'm going to switch hands. So all those energies shall be released. Whoa! And that's rare. Wow. So I hope you can hear me. Otherwise, I'll repeat that after the train is gone. I think it's a short one. I think it's almost done. But it's very rare that a bottle does not break when it hits the wall. That only happened a handful of times when dealing with really nasty energies. And since I didn't feel that too much and it was just a little bit, it means that like we're definitely progressing on our healing journey. And what I did see here and what I felt is like it was a demonic entity that's on the ground now. It's done, it's defeated. It kind of smudged a little more, but before, like at the beginning, I saw a bit of a head here, and it's like the arms are coming out here, and it's like coming out of the bottle. I hope you can hear me better now again. Okay, so just in case you couldn't hear it properly, so it's very rare that it wouldn't break when it hits the wall. So that usually means that we're dealing with very nasty energies again. But since I didn't feel them too strongly, that means that we're already very well along the way on the healing journey and the boundaries are much better. But what I felt here is that there's a demonic entity, but it's on the ground and defeated. It's like the arms are here, and earlier I saw a head that was kind of down, but now it kind of blended together a little more since then. But maybe you can go back to the beginning of the part in the video where it was fresh. But at the same time, also a little bit like a genie coming out of the bottle, right? So, but a lot of times when you think of those fairy tales or those stories with genies, it's a lot of times a bit of a trickster spirit, right? It grants the wishes, but not always the way that in which the people had intended it, right? Like there's always sort of a catch to it or something. So again, it's like these darker energies, but they're done, they're gone, they're finished, and we're freed from them, and they shall return to those dark places where they originated, usually Hell, right? But also based on your beliefs, I believe that some of these dark entities came from other worlds originally, and that they should be sent back there. So they need to return where they came from before destroying this world with their darkness, right? Okay, so I hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful time. Today was a really nice, mild winter day, so I really enjoyed it otherwise, and I hope that for most of you, today was actually a quite positive day, even though you might have also been dealing with some of those darker energies. But overall, it almost seemed like spring is around the corner, even though it's only January. So it's almost like we've been through the worst already. That's sort of the sense I'm getting. All right, so with that being said, thank you so much for watching, for being a part of the ceremony. Let us now close it. I actually realized I didn't call in our divine team properly, but whenever I start filming, they're already there anyway. So let us give thanks to our divine team. Thank you, thank you, thank you for this protection. Thank you for being there for us, for helping us with this astral work, with this protection work, and for always being there for us. Let this protection mini ceremony now be finished, and accept our love, thanks, gratitude, and blessings once more, and open the circle of protection around us, but keep us strongly and massively safe, shielded, and protected at all times, no matter where we are, no matter when, and in any and all situations, and so on. And so it is. Thank you, Dankeschön, all my relations, all our relations. All right, everyone, thank you so much for watching, for being a part of this ceremony, and for being on your own healing and ascension journey. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share, and subscribe. And I'm also and also there's a PayPal link down below in case you want to support the channel further. And if you're interested in the Positive Perspective Support Circle, there's more information in the description box, and you can head over to the Alamanic Shaman Facebook page or to meetup.com. There's a group called Positive Perspective Support Circle that I started. So I might see some of you there. It's this Sunday, January the 11th at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And either way, I'll see most, if not all of you in one of the next videos. Until then, I'm sending you tons of love, light, and blessings. Be well until next time, and I wish you great abundance. May truth and integrity always be with you. Bye for now.